holy, holy, merciful and mighty, God in three persons, blessed Trinity, blessed Trinity.
In 1 John chapter 5, verse 13, or verse 12. He who has the Son has the life. He who does not have the Son of God does not have the life. The one thing that will be most prevalent, I guess you could say, in the life of a true believer is this. If you were to mention to them that their salvation somehow was a result of anything or anyone other than Jesus Christ, they would become nauseous. The true Christian is going to acknowledge that nothing in their hands do they bring. It is only Christ, only Christ, only Christ. So often I have so much trouble with men, so much trouble, because they'll say, I believe in Christ. If you died, where would you go? I'd go to heaven. Why? Well, I'm trusting in Christ and what? And what? That and just killed any hope you ever had for salvation. Let me give you an example. You've heard people use that illustration about the chair. What does it mean to trust, you know? And someone will say, well, that's a chair, and I believe it's a chair, but that doesn't mean I'm trusting in it. I'm not trusting in this chair until I sit down in the chair. And they say, that's a definition of faith. No, it's not. Look at your feet. This chair falls, you spring back up. As one old Scottish preacher said, I plan to swing out into eternity on that scarlet thread of the person and work of Jesus Christ. Old deacon in my church that I love so much, one of the godliest men I have ever known. Even when I was an unconverted little boy on the farm, I remember him coming over and fixing our hay wagon or fixing our baler or something, and just everyone on the farm, our family, everything mad and cursing and everything else, and he would come just out of Christian love, just an opportunity to minister and fix everything and walk away. Ed Douglas, and he said that one time, as I've shared with you before, he was wondering, what does it mean to trust in Christ? And then he's standing there in his hayloft, and he said he looked up and it dawned on him, and he said this, Lord, I'm going to trust only in your Son. And if that is not enough to save me, then I'm going to hell, because I'm not going to trust in any other person or thing. Christ and Christ alone. Now, John wrote this in such a way, this last test, so that we would not get involved in creedalism. It is so easy to take even a great confession or a wonderful creed and say, I believe all that, I'm saved. No, my friend. Is it a reality in your life? And is the person of Christ precious to you? I'm not praying that my boys become great evangelists or great missionaries or great preachers, because I've seen many of them that I couldn't even have fellowship with them. My desire is that Christ be most precious to them. That Christ be most precious to them. And that Christ is not only all you need, He's all you desire. That should be our goal. To be consumed like a moth drawn into a flame. Christ, I want to know Christ. I want to know Christ. I want to sit at His feet. I want to gaze at His glory. I want Christ. Heaven for me is Jesus Christ. And that one desire is so great that things like gates of pearl and streets of gold and shiny crowns mean nothing. I want to see Him. I want to see Him.
God in three